What it do, Durag Nation? DC video games are officially back. Probably. The studio behind Gotham Knights just revealed their next project is another AAA DC game, which is what we wanted. But the reveal has already divided fans, with many overwhelmingly excited and others expecting a failure. So today on Super News, I'm breaking down everything you need to know about this new game and why it's already controversial. First, Hulk smash that like button to share this with another superhero fan, or change it to a dislike if the video was dog water. So thanks to the success of Superman, which is the first DC movie since the Batman to break even at the box office, WB is going full steam ahead with James Gunn's vision, which includes more video games based on DC Comics. And it looks like WB Games Montreal is the latest Warner Bros. Studio to be put to work on a new DC project, which is perfect if you remember what they went through. In Jason Schreier's behind the scenes article exposing the collapse of the WB Games division under former boss David Haddad, it was revealed WB Games Montreal was one of the victims of the incompetent regime that was basically like if Mr. Krabs ran a game studio. They faced constant interference from executives who never played video games before, which not only messed up the development process of Gotham Knights, but they were forced to cancel DC games they'd been planning based on Constantine and The Flash. This resulted in their entire leadership team leaving the studio after the launch of Gotham Knights. But now under James Gunn, there has been a big shakeup. In addition to hiring Yves Lachance away from Bethesda to run WB Games Montreal, the whole structure of the games division was changed. In the article, it was revealed WB Games Montreal had pitched a Game of Thrones project instead of DC, which makes sense based on Lachance's background in RPGs. But under the new restructuring, he's been promoted to oversee the development of Harry Potter and Game of Thrones projects, while the CEO of NetherRealm, Sean Hemmerich, is in charge of DC and Mortal Kombat games, which may explain the controversial decision for this DC project. Sean put WB Games Montreal to work on the new DC game, and the studio revealed they are currently looking to hire a producer for this new project. The job listing confirms this is AAA and based on DC Comics. So far, so good. But what has fans divided is the confirmation it will have live service elements, as the responsibilities of the job specifically confirm post-launch live operations and a pre-launch beta test. Now, before you start rioting in the comments, I think this is a good thing, and I'll explain why. We're already getting new single-player DC games. We're already getting Injustice 3, but there is a big hole in the market for a live service superhero game that is PvE and story-driven. Just look at the massive success of Marvel Rivals. Superhero fans are so desperate for a good live service game, they were willing to play a 6v6 shooter. People still play DC Universe Online despite it originally launching 13 years ago. It's time for something new. On top of that, Gotham Knights proved this studio would be really good at a live service game. It's why me and many others were much more upset about it not getting new content than we were when Rocksteady's live service attempt ended. Gotham Knights was very fun, especially after several patches and the 2 DLCs were added. You can see it reflected in the game's player ratings, as opinions about the game dramatically improved post-launch once the game was improved by the devs and added to Game Pass and PS Plus. The story-driven co-op experience was very well done, and I love being able to drop in on my friends while they were patrolling Gotham and fight crimes together. Now that people who actually understand video games and care about DC are in charge, I think this game has a ton of potential. We don't know what character or team they chose yet. We also don't technically know if it's multiplayer. WB Games could be reviving their Flash game and just giving it post-launch support like Arkham Knight did with a season pass full of skins and DLC stories. They could follow that same model for a Superman game, which they've been rumored to be pursuing before. Or they could, of course, go for another team-up game like Gotham Knights, but with Justice League or Teen Titans. Maybe even Justice League Dark, since one of the games canceled under the old regime was Constantine. I'd personally love a game based on World's Finest with Batman and Superman. I think the premise is perfect for live service. Regardless, I'm just glad WB Games is finally being run by people who at least understand and play video games, so I take this news as a W. But if you're not interested at all in a live service DC game, Rocksteady's next project is a single-player Batman game, and it actually sounds promising. Click the video on screen to learn more.